Hey, and good morning. Welcome to the side of the kitchen. This is the kitchen side. This is the office side. That's the living room side. Jax, come here a second. Anyways, we got a little something different today because the homeless people keep trying to move in down in certain areas. So we had the police down there yesterday to do their standard inspection thing, and they said that you can leave a courtesy note, but you don't have to do nothing to clean this up. Just do it, because people who are trying to camp out on Cortez City property don't have any rights to their stuff once they abandon it, is what the police told me. He said when they leave it during the day like that, it's just nothing but trash. So don't leave anything of value if you intend to do some homeless. And anyways, I'll be looking to make sure I don't break any rules by getting any personal property or paperwork. I wouldn't want to mess somebody up like that, but when they're mostly just hauling in trash and stacking up garbage in old tarps and trying to make structures out of tree limbs. And this couple here, I believe it's a couple, they've been using an old wheelbarrow. Finally, the tire went flat, but they was using a wheelbarrow obviously to move bricks from Cortez City property behind the ball diamond, and they was eventually going to build a structure down there on the waterfall, which is historic and preserved, and so they can't camp there. So we're going to go give them this little thing out of a courtesy so they can get moved on. The police think they know who their names are. So that's today's project. We'll be riding the Rokon down there. Okay, we're here at the waterfall. We're going to assess the situation. I could see the road was very muddy, had a lot of rain right over here, just very specifically last night. Okay, none of the stuff that I moved when the police was here appears to be reassembled. So we're gonna go over and put this note on there. Jax, get back off the edge, dummy. Come on. I'm wondering how deep the water is today. Walked across there yesterday. That don't look even as deep as yesterday, even with the rain. All right, well, here's the waterfall we're gonna cross. Try to step on the shallow areas. Jax, get out the way. He's right there, just enough to take the momentum out of your step. This appears that no one came back here last night. Okay. We'll still leave a note. Here's clothes and a bunch of stuff. It looks like, I don't know, doesn't matter. Don't want any of that stuff except want it gone. So, we'll throw that over that farm. There. They abandoned that out here in the rain. Yep, they're getting the whole area trashed out. They can't leave nothing alone. So it's a muddy mess here today. I'm even worried about stepping right down here. It's just slick and snot on top of the hard. So I will leave the note. Well, I got to get down there and do it right. There we go. There's a waterfall right there. And they've been digging in the dirt, cutting in the bank, leaving crap everywhere. That rain probably put a pretty damper on this kind of campsite right here. I'll tell you that. Once it's muddy, the summer is over out here. I'm already wearing a windbreaker because it's so chilly in the morning after we have some rains. All right, well, you can see I'm gonna set this stuff, I'm gonna set this right here, like this, with a rock on it, so that it won't blow away. Might get rained on, can't help it. That's the way it works when you're... And the police done checked under there. Look, there's rotten food. Oh, and something was into that onion last night, so wildlife is getting into this crap. I don't know what that is over there. I think that's a tent. That's got to get dragged out of there. It'll be a good amount of work for me. It won't take all that much, because once I throw it all in that, get a pin up there and start throwing in it like a big old bag, wrap the end and drag it out of here with the Rokon. Is that right, Jaxie? Yeah, this mud really makes this treacherous right there. Anyways, here's a cart. Oh, I can just hook that onto the Rokon. I might get that right today. No, I'm gonna leave the note. One day is what you get. That don't mean I won't be pulling this all out of here. I'm not taking it, I'm just moving it a little bit up the hill for my next step, because there's a big step right over here. Ain't nothing in there. What's this here? It's heavy, like tools or something. That's some abandoned junk, is what that is. I hope it ain't all this wet when I come back to work on it. Anyways, one day before I hook onto it. That don't mean I ain't moving it. Start a little staging it up out of there, so they know that it's gone and they can use their cart. Oh, leave all that crap. They probably would like to have that shit, but they need to come and get it. Sleeping bags and such stuff. Okay. Drag this cart out of here. Maybe they'll leave up this direction. That's all I'm going to do today. I wanted to just leave the note. Maybe they'll take most of that crap and I won't have to mess with it. I'll get them, help them out, but you can't camp on a historic waterfall and make a big old mess like that. I gotta adjust my suspender before I step off in here. I ain't afraid of going over, but there's a good chance of getting very wet if I go down. That's borderline getting right in your boots right there, borderline. I don't feel any water yet, I'm good, I made it. When I look at this right here, this thing here, somebody had diverted water once, but this whole thing would have been setting up and back against here. So when the water ran across, they had diverted it into one chute, which probably resulted in water being eroding off of that enough that it went down. No longer the water will ever get to that chute from here. It'll go straight off the face of here or over there if the creek changes, or back over on that channel way over there on that bank. Anyways, that's McElmo Creek waterfall. We live about a mile away and come down here often and We respect our neighbor's property. Here we're on the neighbor's property. Right over there you're on the city property. And the neighbor done said, we don't want anybody actually camping out back here, please. I'm like, that's about it for this. It's pretty muddy on the way back. We'll figure out what we're gonna do the rest of the day because it's still pretty early. It looks extra early because the clouds. One last look at how the waterfall looks from pretty much every angle. We're not gonna go down. I'm not gonna get my pants totally wet because there's brush. As soon as you get down there to get a good picture of the waterfall today, it's all brushy and you gotta walk through the sagebrush right over there, and I'm not interested in getting wet right now. Stop recording. All right, well, we're done leaving a notice to clean up over there at the waterfall. We're gonna head back home because we're not gonna trail ride. It's actually pretty muddy. We're just gonna take the main trail home. Come here and get on. Hop on. All right. So we made her back into the yard barn with the Rokon. We only ran into one place that was really slick that about made me question my balance. Anyways, it's very overcast and looks like it's gonna rain. So we're gonna have to go in the house and figure out something to do before, because that's about it for the mud out back. All right. What do you say, Jaxie? Good morning, it's Saturday morning. Just about 5 after 7. Sun's coming out today, good. Not many clouds. We're gonna go down and clean up the waterfall on McGimbel Creek because we, well, this is part 2. Yesterday we left the note after talking to the city police, and then if you leave all your stuff and it got rained on in the mud, it's got to get cleaned up. All right, Jaxie, I'm gonna wear a camera on the neck mount today. Jaxie's gonna run and ride the Rokon. Right, Jaxie? Hell yeah, look at this, he's happy. He's a good boy. We just got over he ate something out of Totten Lake that was hooked on the fishing line, so rotten fishing bait. 2 weeks later, what's the name of that stuff, Jax? Gastrointestinal bacteria from whatever it was that was so rotten that he's shutting down and shitting blood. His guts was messed up. He was hurting. He was trying to eat grass, and there's no grass to eat here in southern Colorado that works very good for him. So $1,800 and 2 trips to Durango later, he feels better than ever. All right, we're gonna go do our civic duty and clean up the waterfall this morning. think we're out of gas. I may have screwed up. No, we got gas. Alright, hell heck. We got plenty of gas to get this project done today, I believe. Alright. I have some rubber gloves here. So that I don't have to handle anything too wet or nasty, hopefully. I'm gonna go down here so you can see. Make sure we're recording. I'm gonna go down here where you can see for sure how much of a bunch of trash this homeless peoples have brought down here. And it's gonna get dragged out today. Move it, Jax. Don't stop right in the trail, bub. Okay, good. A lot of stuff was removed. A lot of stuff has been removed overnight. I can see there's a whole lot less. That is great. I will not have nearly the amount of work of all that crap. Fantastic. The note work. They are moved out for all practical purposes. That crap is gone. Just a few random trash to pick up. Excellent. So here's the waterfall that, I'll start picking up trash right now, but here's the beautiful waterfall that I was hoping that they don't trash it. There's that tent is still over there. I have to see what all they might have left up here that I dragged up yesterday. But most of that is gone. Good. That note that I wrote yesterday did it. Moved that stuff around, wrote the note, and they have left the area. Very well. I'm gonna get a trash bag and head right down there. Put the trash bags in here this morning. This thing rides back there in the dirt most of the time. It's not loving it. Got the zipper got into that trash bag. Oh boy. Now it's worse than it was. Stop recording. Alright, well I got me a couple trash bags out of the Rokon that I put in there earlier. Gonna cross the creek, see how much trash is left. Water's a little higher today. God damn, I'm not wet in. Good job. Okay, let's see. How we doing on the trash, Jaxie? Look how much is gone. A whole bunch of it's gone. Good, good, good. Excuse me. Of course, this is how it looks when they're done. Alright, well, here's how it begins, one piece at a time. Rubber gloves. Here's where the note was. There it is, a pad of paper down there in a Walmart bag. I don't know what all that crap is. Don't matter, it's all going. It's a little bit of a step. When it's muddy, that's no fun.
Yep, look at all the trash. Here's how they roll. And they eat junk. Wonder why they feel sick. And carrying all that weight. This trashy. Can't put nothing in a bag. Of course, they got cigarettes. They always got that. Oh man, Jax, don't eat none of this crap, whatever you do. Hey, you need to get up there. Go back up here. Go up there or something. Go over this way. I don't want to have to watch you eat some crap. Go up there and get back out. Go on, keep going. Stay over there a minute. I swear if you eat something off the ground after you're damn near $2,000 into me for eating something off the ground, crap, you'll be sorry. You hear me? It's like I'm babysitting somebody who's going to eat off the ground. And I'm worried about you for being stupid. You done did it once. Get up here. Stay back for a minute. It's a shitty job. I don't need to babysit somebody who's going to eat the... We got the toilet paper part. We always got that part too. Just randomly chuck that shit out there. What's that back there? Jax, get over here. You go from one shitty place to another. Jax, oh, stay right there. Sorry, but once you fucked up, you don't get trusted. Not poison yourself. Ugh. Nothing on that paper, just a blank pad of paper. All right, well, I guess I gotta get my knees dirty. Get down here in this crap. Wouldn't have been too much longer, this whole area would be ruined. People come down here and just enjoy seeing the waterfall. I just talked to a lady earlier on the way down here. I didn't have the camera on. And she's one of them that we see down here all the time. She hikes the trails for fitness because she likes to be fit. So I'll get all the little specks of crap out of here. At least I don't have them big sleeping bags to mess with. See, this is how beautiful this is down here. Alright, let's keep putting. Alright, well, here's the first load. Watch out, Jaxie. One trip with garbage. Water's higher today than yesterday from that rain. I can feel a little water in my sock that time. See what got left here. Throw this in the bag. Side wrench, 11mm. How about that? Charles Rogers, he lost your 11mm wrench. Okay. Oh, well, can't fix them all. Okay, well I can't throw this one. Don't want to throw that one. It's got a whole bunch of crap down in it. Bottom wet crap. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, it's getting deeper right there. If it was any deeper, I should have brought my rubber boots. I need to come down here and ride the Rokon across this actually. Wear my rubber boots, I'm about to slip there. Alright, well, mission accomplished. As soon as I get this on the other side, it's just a matter of how many trips and how do I load it to get on home and throw it away. This reminds me like when I was a boy, I run in trap lines. I run trap lines when I was a boy for muskrat, mink, fox, coyote, raccoon, all the southern Indiana stuff. So I've been in the water in the morning with wet feet. Let's see, we know we can get one bag. We'll get the main trash bags. And drink some tea. Actually, I'm hoping I can get this tent to go in one of these trash bags. This one has a lot of crap down in the bottom. It's kind of wet down there. Let's see how it goes. Put this stuffer in there, don't you, Jack? You're a pretty good helper. How about that? If I get so lucky with this big wad over here in the bag too, it will all be bagged up. Throw my phone on the ground. See how dirty we can get today. Get down and dirty, Jaxie. I'm pretty sweaty. It's actually it's pretty damn hot. It's starting to get humid as can be. How about that? That's a bunch of crap. So I look at that, it's all bagged. One little thing right here tried to get away from me. And voila, no trash. Mountain lions and bears. Rabies, skunks. Jax, get away from the edge there, boo-boo. Thank you, sir. So if you visit this waterfall and you leave a mess, I'll clean it up, but it won't be 100% the way you want it, maybe. Okay, let's see how much we can get on that Rokon in one haul. Handy dandy trash bag, motorcycle bag I got from a neighbor. I think I can probably go completely crazy and haul more than I can imagine. Yes, indeed. I kept the camera on my chest the whole time. So I didn't use this. I know I'm not fast, my fingers don't work that good anymore. I got these rubber gloves on. Yeah, we're getting it. Wait till you see this. Look at that. Look at that. That's going to ride. All of that is out of the chain. Completely safe from the chain. The bucket. Let that hang there. Only thing to try to figure out how to get this on here. That ain't too bad to do. There. How about that? That's fantastic. All right, Dexy. You're going to have to run, bud, because you can't ride right now. Oh, I can't get my foot on. Got to step through that way. All right. I feel pretty good about it. I can feel it that way as much as Jax back there. Oh, man. Swap out my gloves. Put the phone away before I drive. Drop it all on the ground. Getting in a big hurry. You did a good job, Jaxie. Saturday morning cleanup, I'm gonna call it 100% successful. So we can get this stuff in the dumpster. Oh, we had our fuel about got shut on. good job. Yeah, that stuff's heavy back there. All right. I think that was great, Jaxie. That worked out good.